Hello everybody, welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon Lich streaks on a streak of 59/274. It's fun to have an actual number for the big boy streak. Let's roll our die right here. We got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pilot. Always gotta go for... Nope. Always gotta go for the alt costume on the pilot. It's just one of the ones that I can't look back, you know? The basic one, it's okay. I can't look back, though. Do like the golden gun, although I'd gotta say, maybe the least exciting of all the alt guns. But anyway, how is everybody doing? Good? Great. I want to ask as if this is Twitch or something, but I hope that you take the couple seconds to internalize how it is that you're feeling, maybe. I don't know. I guess that's probably the best response, unless I literally just have a million comments that just say, I'm doing good, I'm doing okay. Which, I mean, you can do that if you want, but just take a couple moments, internalize within yourself. How are you doing? How are we doing on this fine day? I'm doing quite okay to pretty good. When I launched Gungeon, my mood always goes up about 10-15% though, so no qualms here. We've been having some crazy runs, I'll be honest. I'm feeling a little bit worried that we can't match the wackiness that has been befalling us. We have some big shoes to fill. Though, if anybody can fill them on the regular, I'd feel like, if not the gunslinger, the pilot can fill them. He can bring the Zane. He can indeed. That extra active item slot and like a mix mash of coolness and just good items, good active items. You can have a crazy run potentially. Quite quickly. Not to mention the shop discount is just fun to have. You have to miss out on less stuff. All in all. What have I done? I wonder what the over-under is on how often I've actually hurt an enemy with those versus how often I've been hurt by them. Because I swear, I've been hurt by them more than I've hurt enemies with them. I gotta say. Feels that way. Whoop. All this feels like an obligation to go to the sewers, but I'm going to do this to assert dominance and free will. Always feels like we're supposed to go to the sewers as the pilot. Because of the extra, you know, the lockpick and everything. Thanks for the key. Gave me the reward of a key so that I know that I made the right choice. That is not an active item that really creates the Zane. Unless it does, you know? Unless we get something that is actually kind of crazy. I don't know. Bonk. It's okay. It's okay. And by that I mean, I've had some runs where it hasn't bothered me. But it's just the fact that most enemies don't leave corpses kind of creates a bit of a pickle for an item that exclusively uses corpses. Does this... I thought it might have a synergy. I would like the Armor of Thorns just because it's fun to have, but quite frankly, we need a gun pronto stat because I ain't no fan of the pilot's starter. Not even as a joke. We don't joke about that. Get up there. Oh, the range is pretty big. Upon reflection, maybe we can make some use out of this. Yeah, okay. We take those. We surely take those. We didn't have a gun when we were over here last time. At least not one that could check. So, alright. Too lazy. Make it look like I did it on purpose. Go in. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Okay. Oh! So dumb! And we broke... There we go. And we broke the M1. M16. Visually, or with the audio there. I guess it's kind of both. It's like the audio does not line up with the correct visual if you do the gun drop on it. Unless you gun drop an even amount of times. Honestly, we just might as well not use a blank here now. Might as well not. Hello. Hello. As a reward game, I will buy the first 2 things I see. And waste my money, potentially. Okay. I feel like we probably should have gone to the sewers at this point, seeing 3 keys after we open 2 chests, and we have the lockpick. It makes me feel a little guilty, I'll admit. I feel a little guilty about avoiding it. Good job. Me? Alright, just gotta be a little bit patient. Sometimes the best thing to do is nothing. You know? A lot of times we look for answers. Let's make this a metaphor. We look for answers, and we think that we need to do something. But sometimes, just leaving it alone, giving it some space, the best thing to do. And also in Gungeon. Just sometimes stand still and wait a second, you know? You don't always have to be doing something. It's a genuine tip in Gungeon too, like, genuine tip. A lot of times you feel like you're supposed to be dodge rolling like crazy, but in reality the best thing to do is to technically dodge roll as little as possible. You know, because you're dodging, you ain't damaging. You ain't dodging, you ain't ducking, dipping, or diving. Whoop. But yeah, if you're dodging, you're not doing damage, you can't be shooting, so, you know, technically suboptimal. I don't want to touch that. Frankly, I don't want to touch that either, but we got a synergy. Wait, what? Does it make it so we set enemies on fire when we touch them? I could have sworn this was actually the explosion one, like it explodes when we dodge, but that clearly is not the thing. Maybe not when we dodge, maybe literally if we just touch the enemies. It's very dangerous to try, but oh, that's what it is. We can maybe make use of that. We can surely try. Gotta love stout bullets. Minor damage penalty when the bullet travels really far. It's just super worth it, though. Like, it's the example of an item that has a downside that is just not detrimental enough to make you not want to use it. But it's there, so you kind of like... Wow. You kind of think about it. Like, maybe you'll position yourself in a slightly different way. We haven't been using a lovely active item. Okay, they don't leave corpses. And I'm spending too much time watching them. Hold on. I mean, I'll admit, I think that they buffed up that radius. Pretty sure it was worse than that before. Oh, now we got an item. Oh, don't believe his lies. Whoop. Don't think so. That's a tactic. Is it a good one? I don't think so, because that could have been a bomb, but, you know. It is, in fact, a tactic. Literally a tactic. Get. It kind of works, you know? Like, I gotta say, kind of works. Hazmat suit? Is it worth money? Fire and, what, electricity? Or not, poison and electricity? Maybe fire too, but we have that anyways. So dumb. If we could, however, make it green fire, there's an idea. There's an idea indeed. Indeed. Oh, that's why you wait. That's why you double check. Okay, we'll find out. We are fire immune. We know that for sure. Of course we are. Good deal. We can make use of that. On the boss, I probably don't want to mess with it. Who am I kidding? It's going to make things visually a nightmare. but we can figure it out. Yeah. Visual overload, I like to say. My brain tongue does not like this flavor. It spits it out. This is like the popcorn jelly belly of flavors. Whoop. Get out of here. I think I feel some people just got angered. I can feel it. But I have to say, you're wrong. This subjective flavor that you like, you're wrong. Hey, Junkin. Hell yeah, man. I love him. I'll protect him. We don't really need keys now, huh? If we could sell stuff, I would go to the rat. Sure. Probably a huge waste of money, to be honest. And we should have blanked, but... Let's answer a Discord question. Why don't we? Yuri the Cookie asks, hey, Reto, do you plan on ever finishing the Hollow Knight DLCs? Honestly, probably not. Probably not. I would have to... It would be on, like, a second playthrough or something at this point. Whoop. I'm kind of at a point with Hollow Knight where I loved it. I love my time with it. But I'm probably just going to wait until the sequel comes out before I do any kind of Hollow Knighting. And to answer the inevitable question, absolutely, yes, I am playing the Hollow Knight DLC, or new Hollow Knight game. Oops. I'm not playing the DLC, but I will play the DLC. No, I will play the sequel, certainly. You can consider that, unless something insane happens, I will almost definitely play it. I am very, very interested. The first series did pretty well on my channel, and yes, to follow up, I did play Hollow Knight. It's the game that everyone requests that I check out the most. However, it is one of the few story games that I have completed in its entirety. Oh, that's a disappointing get. Poor Junkin, he said, what are you doing, man? You said you were gonna junk that. I'm gonna go get myself a key before we open that. It gives us an extra 15% chance to get a junk. And an extra 15% chance to get a junk is plenty, you know? It's definitely worth waiting. Yeah, I know it's unlocked. No, I don't care. We'll wait, we'll get a key. If we don't get one naturally, we'll buy one. We'll buy one, it'll be worth having. Tetris! Back-to-back Tetris. T-Spin Ultra? I don't know. T-Spin Ultra. I have no idea. I feel like there's a game that said something along those lines. I have not dabbled with much Tetris outside of the Game Boy Tetris, which is a very, very good video game, by the way. It's like, I don't know, when I think about Tetris, you know what I think about? I think about review scores and subjectivity. How, I wonder if Tetris came out today. I mean, hell yeah. I mean, hell yeah. If Tetris came out today, what would it get? Because isn't it like, what would be the flaw that people could find? Would it, at this point, would it just be like, Tetris is too simple? Yeah, it can't get more than a 7 just because it's too simple. But in my head, I'm like, Tetris is almost like the prime example of a game that just should get a 10. Because, like, it does exactly what it's supposed to do. I'm talking Tetris for the original Game Boy. It's just like, how do you chart that, you know? Like, review scores in general are crazy, but how do you chart what Tetris is supposed to get on a scale of 1 to 10? If it released in modern day. My question today, everybody, my question, this is a fun one. This is my homework for you. I want you to write a mini review of Tetris if it came out in modern day. Like if the Game Boy version of Tetris came out today, and you're reviewing it. You're tasked with whatever fictional news or game review site. You know, you're tasked with it. You are the one to review Tetris. And in this scenario, you have to give it a rating. You have to give it a rating out of 10. I want to see. You can take it seriously, you can make it a joke, but that is your assignment for today. I want everybody to review Tetris. So I'm curious. Like, it can be how you think people would review it if it came out. It could be a joke, you know, whatever. I want to see. What do you think? Because honestly, if I was reviewing Tetris today, I feel like, based off my criteria, if I had to give it a score out of 10, like, I feel like if you can't come up with any problems other than, like, it's simple, okay, it's a 10 out of 10 at what it wants to be. So therefore, I guess, you know, it achieves exactly what it's trying to achieve with flying colors, in my opinion. Like, that is disappointing. Back-to-back Tetris. Should we use a little bit of Tetris gun on the boss just to assert dominance? Maybe we can. The curse of the Tetris. We're doing okay damage. What's up with that? Is that just because of stout and curse bullets, I guess? I'm gonna pay attention so that I don't miss out on this master round too. Yeah, we in there. Tetrominator's saying, I heard what you said about me. All your runs. I hear it. I hear it all the time. Oh, but the thing, here's my problem with the Tetrominator, which does not get a 10 out of 10 in modern day, let me tell. I declare bankruptcy! No, that's disappointing. It's not getting a 10 out of 10 because, quite frankly, what is it used for? It's clearly used for stacking up a lot of hits on a boss where then it will explode. However, or on a big enemy and then it'll explode. However, there's no point to do it on the boss because he has a damage cap. You got to get really freaking lucky. So what is it best for? Big enemies, I guess? Big non-boss enemies? And I cannot lie? How much was... Alright. Had to double check. We are out of here. But, yeah, I don't know. Review scores are wacky. You know, the system I think Game Explain does of like, hate it, dislike it, like it, or love it, like kind of thing. I think, you know, if you have to go, yes, that's effectively a scale out of 5. But it's also, I feel like there's a lot more leeway to it. It just makes more sense. If you're gonna do one that could be attributed to you know, a number system like that, I feel like that kind of makes sense. Because you could also just break it down. I think there might be a meh, like an in the middle one too. Kind of like an in the middle, but I could be wrong. Because then you could just say, all right, out of 5, what is it then? Well, he said like it, so it's obviously a 3. But like it versus... The thing is, in modern day, 3 out of 5 means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But saying you like a game does literally just mean one thing. It means, I liked this game. Here's why I didn't love this game. Here's why I do like this game. You know, I work from there, I guess. It's just, it's clear. Do we break this for my baby boy? My actual Junkin son? Huh. We can do it. Buku damage. Huh. We could also just, like, walk into the enemies. However, could I forget that magnificent ability that we have called literally just walking into enemies. Thanks. Tetris, back-to-back Tetris. See, like, if we get lucky, like, that's the thing. It's an RNG gun. It's an RNG gun. So if you get, like, 2 shots and then the L piece, the line piece, it ain't bad then, you know? I'm liking it with the stout bullets a bit, making it a bit easier to get them to stick on the enemies. I'm not hating it today, but I also have a lot of things working in my favor today. Nope. back-to-back Tetris. I don't know. I've been wanting to play Tetris Effect. That came out, and I think people really liked that one, didn't they? I know that people like Tetris 99. I played it. I like it, but it stresses me out. Huh. Huh. I played it, didn't like it, but it stresses me out, so I just didn't play it too much. And I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like when the couple days it came out, I was like, oh, okay, I'm okay. Like I can hold my own. But then I played it like a couple days after, like a week after or something. And everybody who's been playing Tetris every day, competing against Grandma's high score, came out of the woodwork and bought a Nintendo Switch just to make me feel sad. What if the Tetris pieces counted as corpses? That'd be exciting. Also, it wouldn't make any sense. It's like, I don't know. What would I do to change up this guy? Just get out of that corner. What would I do to change up the gun? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like, the simple thing is always, give it more damage. But I guess what I would do is maybe slightly increase the frequency of the line piece, but... Or maybe just, like, fire rate up? Slight fire rate up? Could be okay. Not all the guns need to be banging out the wall, though, you know. I felt that. We only have 4 hearts. This is sad. This guy's bad at Enter the Gungeon. What's happening? It's okay. It's okay to be bad every once in a while. Oh. We're filling up the Tetris gun. If we wanted to win, like, if we wanted to stomp, we would not be using the Tetrominator. But I do want to use the Tetrominator because I want it to prove itself to me. Prove yourself. Membrane is good. Sponge is slightly redundant when we have everything we've got. We have all kinds of immunity already. You know what, bouncy shots would be nice. I think, like, scatter shot, I have had it with it, I think. And my headphones are doing a stupid. What are you doing? Alright, I've had it with scatter shot, and that does work well. I want nanomachines, because I'm playing bad. Even though my actual human son is right there. You know what? Let's get rid of... Oh, no. We're not going to get rid of that. We actually have, like, good stuff. What's up? I know we have the cool thing to use with that, but I just don't feel like using it. Usually it gets kind of framey. Okay, can we get both? We will be able to get both, I think. We can sell our stinking items down there that are garbage. Okay. Sorry, Tetrominator. Now is the time for being serious. Papa needs to put you away for now. Now, I really want to get... Yeah, you know what? Fine. This actually may be one of the bosses that it's actually pretty good on. Because the damage cap is not as stringent on these fools. No line piece. Okay, we got 2 blanks yet. Gotta make sure we use them. Don't be a doinkus. Don't be a doinkus! Ugh. I was gonna be a doinkus. Yeah, I don't know. Like, of all bosses, if your gun's not wrecking kill pillars, then I feel like you don't got a gun. Can't call that a gun if it doesn't wreck the kill pillars, in my opinion. That's a cat. Isn't that what people always say? Like, if your dog is smaller than this, then it's a cat. I mean, no. It's still a dog. Oh! Is a very large cat a dog? I don't think so. Okay, I think we can get my son. We'll sell these darn items. I don't even know if we can sell the lockpick. happens at. Not quite enough. 48, right? 45. Don't want to sell junk. Oh, we can sell the enraging photo if it lets us. Nope, it's a starting item. I knew it's a starting item, I just didn't know if it would maybe let us. I guess we'll sell this. I guess we'll sell it just to get my son, bring him home. Bring him home. And we're out of here. There we go. Gotta love the fact that there is a cell creep guaranteed on floor 4 nowadays. Gotta love it. Obama-chan asks, what smell is the best smell? Fresh freaking linens is so good. Such a good smell. Also, like, going outside when you haven't been for a while, and it's like, you know, just, what smell is that? Freshly cut grass is another one. Freshly cut grass and linens. Don't even at me. Whoop. Also, the smell of junkin' in the morning. You can at me if you want. RetromationYT on Twitter. At me all you want. I am starting to tweet more. So if you care, go there. If you don't, stay here. Retromation's taken, though. Can we, I would love it if you would all follow so that I would have more of a case to get Twitter to give me the Retromation tag. That'd be great. Not that it would really matter. But my identity! This sucks. Alright. Hey-o. Now, fellas. Oop. That could have been bad. I was actually, like, on my way to Viridian City, on my way to dodge roll into the pit. If that lovely thing was not just sitting there waiting for me. Junkie, my boy. That is not fair, but it makes sense and it is totally fair. I never want to be one of the people that just only, like, whenever something bad happens in a game, like, oh my god, people, like, not to throw shade, as they say, but, like, I don't know. I for a brief period, I was like, what do people who stream Fortnite and Apex Legends, like, what is their stream actually like? And so many of them are just like, if they die, this person was clearly hacking, or they need to fix their game. You know, it's just like, you need to fix your game because I died in it. Like, this has got to be a bug. This has got to be a bug. This hitbox is wacky. This this hitbox is wacky. You know, they're clearly stream sniping, which, you know, I'll admit that one makes sense. As someone who is a proficient Super Animal Royale streamer, I know that getting stream sniped is very much a thing that can happen and can be very annoying. But the other ones, like the hacking, it happens, but like you get to the point where, like, if you think that everybody's hacking, not everybody's hacking. I promise you, not everybody's hacking. And I promise you, you know, like, you're going to have way more fun with the game if you don't analyze every single death for bugs. You know? Just take what you can learn from it and apply it to your next life. You know? It's alright. You're not going to win them all. That's like part of the appeal of the Battle Royales. If you win every single one, you know, it's like, it's hardly that exciting of a genre. Whoop. Whoop. Gotta take the losses with the victories to have any kind of meaning. You know, it's exciting to come out, or to come inside during the winter when it's like snowy outside because you want to warm up, or it's exciting to come inside when it's, you got AC when it's hot outside. Gotta make it applicable to both sides, not just the people in Minnesota. That being said, it was like 100 degrees here, like Fahrenheit, which is pretty hot for Minnesota. It's pretty hot, but it gets to be 100. People think that it doesn't get hot here, and I know, like, Nice try, sweetie. 100 degrees Fahrenheit? Try 130 or whatever. But it's like, you know, it ain't a competition. It ain't a competition. I'm just saying, like, people wouldn't think that it gets to be that temperature in Minnesota. I feel. Because people seem to generally think it's a frigid wasteland. And it is part of the time. But it's more just like a... It's more just that it's all over the freaking place. It's just all over the place. I'm trying so hard to get my thing to go. Activate. I can't get it to go. Charge it up. This game is bugged. Hackers. Hackers. All right, I'm gonna give up on this. I'm trying to use my ring. It's not working so great. We're taking lots of damage. I don't know why it's not activating, but I don't think it's a bug in the game. Oh. I think that I've just confused about what makes it activate. You know, we don't talk about it very often, but like, there's not that many bugs in Gungeon. And that's nice. That's very, very nice. Yes, when Farewell to Arms released, there was like a lot of rough things on Switch, and that did suck. But oh, come on. You had to give me an actual item here. And that did suck, but they handled them pretty quickly, and there's, you know, they're few and far between, the bugs. Pretty nice. Curse of Tetris. Oh. 7.5, 8.5 out of 10. Too many blocks. Too many blocks. I don't know what the meme is. That's too much water meme. We don't need to get into that one, but yikes. I'm sure there was some kind of context for it, right? Like, it can't just be as stupid as it sounds, right? Right? What was that? That was IGN? I don't know. I don't follow a lot of reviews. But that one is just, like, ubiquitous for joking around with games journalism. Whoop. Why am I using this gun? I just wanted to shine. I wanted to feel loved, okay? We have much better things to use, and I know that. But I don't want the Tetrominator to know that. Oh my god, I thought I had a blank. Reto the god here. I thought I had a blank, so I was kind of just like, I'll accept this. I'll tell you what, if we use this for the entirety of its ammo... Oh my god. We're gonna get hit. No. Oh my god. So I am going to, if I do it, if I use all of its ammo or I get through this phase, I will switch to a different gun for the second phase, because quite frankly, I deserve it. This is... she ain't a beaut, I'll tell you that much. I wonder if we get more line pieces based off of our coolness. That'd be interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we just blitz it? We blitz it. All right. I have earned using something good. All right. Huh. Huh. Shoot, we're going to be pretty far away. You know what? We'll just sit here and do this. We might have enough damage to one cycle. We do indeed. Definitely would have been a 2 or 3 cycle with a Tetrominator. Thank you. You know what? We kind of like might as well. I know we could probably have bought health from here, but might as well. Glass cannon is so cheap. And it's so strong. However, we've had plenty of runs where the glass cannon has carried us to victory. But none where the Tetrominator has been our driving force. Because, quite frankly, it's incapable of... I mean, nope. I mean, quite frankly, it hasn't been given a fair chance. Does that work? Let's see. Let's answer another question. Twitch sub Lavarian. Hey, Lavarian asks, do you have any favorite board or card games? Right now, I am very, very into Binding of Isaac 4 Souls. Ever since Alexa and Rhapsody and I played it. I got it, and Grace and I have been playing it, and it's a dang good time. It's just a really fun, like, simple at its core, but, like, certain situations can be... Oh, my God, we're actually, like, in a real pickle all of a sudden if we're gonna use this gun. We may lose this streak if we continue this track. But yeah, things can get complex based off of like certain interesting combinations that show up. But it's not complicated to play. Like explaining it was not challenging. Explaining it to Grace for the first time is not challenging. I'm trying so hard to get value out of all my things that I normally don't get value out of, but quite frankly, it is hurting. Get that blood. Get that blood. Get that blood. No blood. No blood, no care. This is definitely not a loop, right? Giant. I want that blood. Give me that sweet, sweet blood. Reto the vampire. I want to suck your blood. Some kind of like weird Joker, we live in a society style bullets here. Look at that. Hup. Thank you. Appreciated. Please. Get him, Shadow Bees. Okay. We are immune to fire. Shoot some bees out. Shoot a bunch of bees out. Flip a bunch of tables. Shoot a bunch of bees out. Flip a bunch of tables. I thought this would work a little better. Upon reflection, like I should have known better. Should have known better. Better. Alright, let's get some value out of our stinky stuff. Please. I want somebody who I can steal the life from. I'm a simple man. I'm not looking for much. I just want to suck the life out of my enemies. It's my dating profile. Or full health now, so. And only a little bit of it had to do with the vampiric whatever blood altar. But things can go south, go sour, go sideways any moment. So we gotta pay attention. That being said, I'm feeling quite confident. I like the weird little mixture of stuff we've got going on. Yoink. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Forrest Gump. Should have filled up the Tetrominator. We did a little, I guess. 66 is something. Got him with the Tetrominator! Hey! You did it, buddy! It was all you! I did good, Papa! You did good, Tetrominator. You did good. No. Stop it. I'm trying. Trying to get as much value out of bippity bopping them into each other as I possibly can. Dead end. Bounce. Gotta love it. Whoop. It'd be interesting if the cut item... There's the cutting room floor mod pack that includes it, but I really wonder if Q bullets were added into the game officially. Check out that... It's a very, very interesting video, by the way, on the cut items that I did. It sounds self-absorbed to say very interesting. I meant to say the items are very interesting, and it's interesting to dissect why these items were cut. But I play around with a couple of items that were added, golden revolvers. Mod the Gungeon item pack implements a couple of the items back into the game that were supposed to be cut. It's kind of fun. Q bullets, if you don't know, what do? They basically do the Casey effect, how they bounce an enemy away, but just a bullet. So like you shoot an enemy and then you can make them bounce off of another one. And instead of like the Casey being the point of contact, it's the bullet. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming from a mile away. And when that guy gets poisoned, it's pretty rough to tell what's up. It's the game's fault, obviously. It's a bug. I think he stream sniped me. No. I hate when this guy gets jammed. Uh-oh. Okay, I mean, I like that. I like that. There we go. This is your chance to shine, Tetrominator. I feel like this would be your perfect kind of enemy. Oh. In theory, that's like... There's no enemy that comes to my mind that would have a Tetrominator apply to it better. And it did an okay job. It did good. It do good, papa. That was bad. That was all me. Did I get either their blood? Nope. Oh. Steal the blood, steal the blood, steal the blood. No matter how risky. Blood at all costs. Blood for the blood god. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming. It's pretty good. It does a lot of damage. Like, that's the one thing about the shrine that I never, like, keep in mind. It does really good damage. It's not like it does Gungeon pepper damage. It's not negligible. It's pretty spicy. Pretty spicy meatball kind of damage. I had meatballs for lunch. But Reto, you're a vegetarian! They are meatless meatballs. How dare you! I'm so disappointed that you would lie to us about your dietary choices. But I haven't, though. People like want to police that really bad. Like, if I were to say something like, I ate a hamburger the other day, you can just assume I meant a veggie version or something. Like, I don't know why people are like that, get up in arms about it. But they're like, oh, I heard you ate meat. You said you ate meat. How do you know what a burger tastes like? I've had one before. That kind of thing is always interesting to me. People, they just want to attack it. They want to get you in the gotcha moment, like, aha, you like meat? The reason I'm vegetarian has nothing to do with not liking the taste of meat. Whoop. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. How do we do this fight correctly? Probably putting away this weapon. Got an extra blank. Gotta make it work. Cast him into the fire. Isildur. Now we are free. We can be set free. Got him. And Casey on the final phase is pretty much a free win. In most case scenarios. Oh. Not saying I'll perfect it, because there's some wackiness with it. But it's so good. Can just clear out so much space, and so many of his attacks are just free damage sessions. Got him! Look at all those weird particle effects just dangling around like crazy there. Puts us on a lovely streak of 60/275. 60 or 275. That's pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool. So now we have two kind of, I like it. We can have two sort of different milestone trackers to look at. We can be like, oh, we're gonna be at 100 of our Farewell to Arms streak, or we're gonna be at 300 of our total streak. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Gungeon win, do whisper one truth, body the floor, the bullet, the roof. The video is over, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Subscribe for daily Enter the Gungeon videos. I really do appreciate it. Follow on twitch.tv/Retromation. Catch me streaming games live style. Join the Discord to get major updates and to ask questions about, things you want answered in videos like I did today, or just learn about Enter the Gungeon, talk about the game, talk about whatever the darn well hell you please. Consider checking out patreon.com/Retromation. Get some special rewards, including shoutouts and stuff. Thank you. See you next time.